Hello everyone, Gunter Trigger here, and welcome to the Reaction Zone. And this time we're going to be checking out we're taking out a request from someone who recommended me this video. It is good old Fleekazoid back at it again, but this time he's talking about Helldivers 2. Now, I do remember seeing bits of this video, but I don't remember like all of it. So if there's some jokes that I remember, I probably just say, oh yeah, I remember this joke or whatnot. But for the most part, I think it's mostly have been forgotten in my brain. So I can't wait to get back and check out what Fleek talks about Helldivers 2. Even though there's some rough starts on the game in the beginning, but from what I hear today, it's gotten back to a very good and fun, stable game. And yeah, before we get into the video, make sure you like and subscribe and check out the original video in the description up below. And as always, make sure you comment down below what video you would like for me to react to next. All right, without further ado, let's go right into the video. All right, so we got the video queued up here, and we have good old Fleek showing us how democracy is being shown. All right, let's go ahead and check this out.
I got three things to say. God bless our troops, God bless Super Earth, and PIMS!
Yep. Oh, this is such a good...
Oh, fuck, I forgot that I activated this. Oh, I'm a fucking...
Oh my god. Oh, I
you
love
don't know
this.
how much I miss this, Dutch. You never want out swamp.
Oh my god. Oh jeez.
Right back shooting again. What the fuck was that?
This is insane.
Pimp, listen to me. You're keeping us alive. You forget about that one. And you keep him coming in. You're doing well, Pimp.
Oh my god. Oh, this game is pretty intense.
Good morning, Super Pimp. How do you know what kind of goddamn day it is? Now that I've been honorably discharged for unspecified reasons, I can tell you why you should join the Helldivers. Helldivers 2 is the latest addition to the DMV-like genre, but more importantly, it's the latest game to cross over two completely different genres into one beautiful new package. Whereas Palworld crossed over forced labor and Pokemon, Helldivers 2 is crossing over Dance Dance Revolution and war crimes.
Oh, is that what it is, huh? I didn't expect no DDR involved in this.
Dance, you fat bitch.
Okay, never mind. I know now. Never mind. Never mind. I can see where that's coming from now. This reminds me of seeing freaking fighting game combos and people trying to learn how to do certain combo trials in the game.
Bitch.
And there's no place I'd rather commit my war crimes than to the tuna credence and the rice fields of Nam. That's right,
oh boy.
Vietnam 2 is here. We're running it back. Those tongue-punching Hollywood hippies been talking shit, so we took a play out of their playbook and remade Nam, then race-swapped the humans for robots. This one's for all the marbles, baby. Whereas Rising Storm 2 was your grandpappy's PTSD, this game is your great-grandson's PTSD. It's a bukkake of battle between us and them. Them being, you know who. You know who being those fellas. Those...
I just love how he like keeps it like super vague, but every time he starts a new line, the guitar riff starts up again. It kills me I love when he does shit like this, like the repetitiveness of just keeping a certain joke going. Holy fuck.
Fellas being, I can't say who, the Space Viet Cong.
There we go.
This is a test of how much
oh my god,
democracy
that just
four men
took me
are
out.
capable of protecting, especially when each of them are given the right to a self-defense nuke and a self-defense artillery barrage and a self-defense orbital piss laser. All I'm missing is a giant magnet call in, and I'll end Vietnam 2 tomorrow. The space rice farmers will be free whether they like it or not. That's why we're here, right? Who cares? This is your chance to become a war hero. Your chance to win Vietnam this time, so they make dozens of movies about us. Shit, getting on the commies instead of that hippie propaganda. This is
Oh,
your
wow.
match between the indomitable human spirit and the weak non-liberty loving bugs, between the
Nice.
calculators, calculate us, and the Patriots, my orbital can of raid, and they're already gone. My desire to play and their servers' desire to die.
Yep. I did hear that there were some troubles trying to get the game going when it first launched, man.
Post-traumatic stress disorder, it's time for future traumatic super disorder. Crash tip, if you want to dodge the queue so you can actually play the game, quit your job.
Oh, basically, yeah.
This shit's gonna do something in 7 seconds. We might want to back up. To kick us off, lore. We play as Helldivers. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Greatest liberators of the souls of these glittering borscht-loving commie fucks. Yes, sir. Just
Yes,
kidding.
sir.
Of course, these things don't have souls.
Yep.
Communists, that is. Yes, sir! And as Helldivers, there are only 2 cardinal rules. Blow up as many enemies as we can, and under no circumstances attempt peace with the Sputniks or the Spiders, because that is treason. Peace talkers are sympathizers, and sympathizers will be treated with a golden shower from Uncle Sam himself. Yes, sir!
They really just walk right into the laser. Oh my god.
Yes, sir, fool! The only
Yes,
more
sir,
you need to
fool.
know is, as we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, in Super Earth we trust, in managed democracy we trust, and in liberty we deal! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! But yes,
Yes,
we
sir.
are killing the bugs because they have fossil fuels. So I guess we better get
yeah.
to making some fossils, gentlemen. Brash tip, you should kill yourself now!
Oh my fucking god.
For our next topic of conversation, one of the more unique things about Helldivers is that they have employed one man to fuck up my day constantly. And by that I mean, this game has a game master that wakes up in the middle of the night to give the space Viet cucks more reinforcements and God knows what else. So you know what? Now I'm waking up at 3 a.m. to counter this shit. In fact, that's why I'm awake right now. Better yet, that's why I gave up on sleep years ago. I can't even get...
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing some edits. I'm seeing some quick edits here in this video. I've seen this freaking Fleek just right here in the show up in a split second.
hard anymore. Do you know how much oil I have on my hands? Not nearly enough. So keep
yeah?
them coming, Joel, because you may be the game master, but I'm the fucking grand game fleek master pimp. Oh, the robots have red
Goddamn.
eyes. I will stare into the sun and get even redder eyes. Oh, they're
Jesus.
made of metal. I will shoot silver up my ass and bark barcodes until I become
Wow.
magnetic. Oh, the game won't give me teammates. I will go outside, meet a woman who would make a great mother, woo her, and spit up a batch of little fleeks. Then in
Jesus.
16 to 20 years, once they're all fighting age, I will build that squad and we will turn Maybelline Creek into a gaping hole. Who's with me? That's fair. Joel, I love
That's fair. Yeah, that's basically it.
you, baby. Maybe we can work out a deal. Perhaps we only reinforce on the weekends when I get to see my kids. Following
wow.
that, let's talk about what it means to be a Helldiver. Your duty is to free the enemies of their delusions and educate them on the ways of managed democracy. And yes, from time to time, the educator's tools do require nukes, but doesn't every whiteboard come with an eraser? It's the
Oh fuck. Oh god, his analogies are insane.
the same thing. Pull your head out of your ass, maggot. What side are you fighting for? Besides, sometimes we save people too, but
Yeah, nah. We can just shoot first and ask questions later.
oh, no one remembers that. They're always yapping on about how I called in a mortar barrage on the civilian extract. Not even God was perfect, okay? I'd like to see him try to fight the entire goddamn cast of the Terminator while trying to herd these nerds to safety. You think old shiny steel dick over here was treating them any better? Because if you thought that, you'd be mildly right, because they were at least alive before I got here. Besides, look, that one was a Decepticon. The Ministry of Truth approves his message. The Ministry of Truth.
My fucking, he did the flip edit.
approves this. But we're getting off
my
track.
God.
The point is, as a Helldiver, you drop onto a planet, check your map, and fuck up as much or as little as you feel like fucking up that
Basically.
extract. Sometimes with your whole team, and other times, maybe you play a little bit of democratic roulette for the final seat instead. Except democracy never fails a fellow citizen.
Damn.
In the current market, where every big co-op game is either a PvP cock crusher or a second job simulator, it's nice to just have one game where you can enjoy enjoy the simple pleasures of super robot genocide. Brash tip, be sure to always fasten your seatbelts when extracting, or this.
Holy shit, what the
Would
fuck?
like to know more?
2 standing orders in this platoon. 1, take good care of your feet. 2, try not to do anything stupid.
You got it, Lieutenant Dan.
Yep.
I got
Jesus.
my leg hands, Lieutenant Dan. Now that I've told you
Wow.
how we're fighting, it's time to tell you who we're fighting. There are 2 armies that fight 2 different enemies that provide 2 completely different experiences. There's I'm from Buenos Aires and I say kill them all. And Latrea's freaking binary. Go in the orbital malware.
Jesus. Holy
But
crap.
this video will not be talking about my use of a 12-gauge pest deterrent because there's a larger threat that you pansies are ignoring. Oh, you think the bugs are hard? The bugs have 2 star players, right? This big fuck that headbutts people and this guy that throws up on people. I'm
Oh,
sorry to say
jeez.
it, but you're just fighting kindergarteners. Sure, you got the Bile
yeah.
Titan that's more difficult to fight, but not when you deliver an orbital back shot. Meanwhile, while
Jesus.
you've been enjoying your Kodak moments, live, laugh, loving, enjoying the goddamn merry-go-round, shooting rainbows out of your assholes,
Goddamn
etching
it.
your names into trees and KISSING, we've been fighting communists. And the shit we've seen,
Oh my god.
it makes nightmares look like
Oh,
a trip
Don,
to
he's doing the
Kokomo,
thing.
Marty.
He's doing the thing again.
I'm talking.
Okay, so I have seen I have seen the one where he talks about Pirate Yakuza. I've seen that video already, and they did this bit over there. It was so good. I didn't know it was a repeat of this bit from Helldivers 2. Oh god.
Sandals, full package, spa and facial included, Marty. Couples retreat, hammocks, and 5 o'clock dinners, Marty. You know what's worse than a commie man? A commie robot, because they can't even feel the hurt we're putting on him. You know, for a long time, I thought the HE barrage radius was a flat circle, but now I understand that it really just shoots anywhere except for where the beacon lands, Marty. Why does it not fucking ever hit him, Marty? Whole fucking thing, man. It's all one big fucking lie. I don't know where I was going with this, Marty.
Yeah.
Now, technically, the Super Earth True News Networks calls them
Oh my God.
socialist automatons. In fact, just so I don't get my head rightfully liberated from my body, here's the official wording from the Ministry of Truth.
The socialist automatons terrorize innocent families.
However, Oxford
Oh.
Dictionary states that, in Marx's theory, socialism is a transitional state between the overthrow of capitalism and the realization of communism. So, brother, in Fleek's theory, socialism is the transitional state between my foot going up their commie ass, because not a goddamn soul is rescinding my
Oh my
right to buy a
God.
4K TV at Costco. The robots
Yep.
are aggressors, heavy hitters. In fact, I'd
Yeah.
venture to say that we actually fight a lot closer to how Charlie did back in the day. Because now
Jesus.
we're the ones hiding in the goddamn bushes from the flaming verfers, jumping out yelling, "Die AI! Serial code number 7239823431194." We are if the VC weren't fighting with SKSs and Rice, but rather
Oh my
striking the
God.
fear into Smokey's heart via napalm gender reveal parties. They got tanks,
Jesus.
kamikazes, legally distinct dreadnoughts, shield bots, legally distinct ATST.
that was legally distinct. Holy shit.
Those fuckers, even the grunts are not very kind. But by far the worst are these waffle launching, body annihilating,
Yeah, holy
C-3PO
shit.
wannabe
God
pricks.
damn
I
it.
hate them not because they're the best troop, but because I'm constantly zoned out.
Holy shit.
Chilling, thrilling in my prime, kicking it with the bros, thinking about the hoes, taking in the scenery. Then bam, I'm jousting with
Holy
Jesus.
shit,
I'm
yeah.
taking more shots
Holy-
to the face than the girls back in Saigon. I'm
Oh god, he is going off,
getting
man.
cocked more than John Wayne's rifle. I'm getting
Oh,
pounded,
jeez.
is what I'm trying to say. And the higher the difficulty you go, the more these space Hueys are going to be flying in to drop off load after load after load of these troops in order to
Oh, fuck.
pummel your freedom-loving ass into the dirt until you learn the concept of stealth. I'd rather die than learn this.
Jesus.
Stealth. I believe that if
Yeah.
you dodge a wrench,
Yeah, oh, yeah, it's a dodgeball reference, but yeah, as we've seen from many Fleek videos already, he is not one to be a stuffy guy. He likes to again shoot first and ask questions later.
you can dodge a wrench.
Yep, you cannot
And after
dodge.
seeing all that, if you still believe that the bug struggle even comes close, well then you can take your roach motels and shove them up your keister. Check out these
Jesus.
Tommy cannons.
I activated
Damn.
I just activated the cannon. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Crash
god.
tip. If you want to help the team even remotely, don't use turrets, use mortars. At the very least, you'll send your teammate to collect their
What is-
72 freedoms
what
at
is
the
this guy
Managed
watching?
Democracy in the Sky. Now it's time for the main event. The
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know who was that us just watching the video.
Best part of this game, stratagems, aka what we divers call mail order brides, because you pick one out and it blows some dude in the middle of Gary, Indiana, and the nickname becomes even more accurate when the scrambler debuff is in effect, because you think you're ordering Scarlett Johansson and instead you get Fat Bastard. Off the bat, I'll say it because Robo Charlie is beating the pussyfooting gene out of my DNA. This nuke has failed democracy so many times it should be tried for treason. When I think of a nuke, I think historically. I think turning a country from samurais to anime levels of devastation.
Oh my God.
Shorter than my dick. If I nuked a McDonald's, I couldn't kill a motherfucker in the drive-thru with this. You feel me, pimp? The better nuke is activating the hell bomb without telling your teammates.
Oh,
Tip,
no.
it's not treason if it's funny.
You're actually a nice little
Wow.
robot. I'm gonna keep this one. You guys cool with
Oh.
I really gotta pay more attention.
Now listen, I'm not
Oh, that segment was so good. The freaking just cut off conversation to the explosion and the triumphant music. He's like, I gotta pay more attention.
jibber jabber on about all these orbital lawnmowers. I'm gonna save that for the orbital lawnmower tier list video. As for right now, allow me to educate you on a build that'll blow Binary Charlie so hard they'll
Holy
pick
shit.
a side. The HE walking napalm railgun build is the best build since God was building his shacks, brother. When I throw down the HE barrage, I don't know what the fuck this is going to hit. It might hit the target, it might hit a robot oil line down the street, it might hit me. And if it hits a teammate, take it up with Super Earth. I don't control this shit. The walking barrage is for when the HE barrage completely misses everything I called it in to hit. Napalm because...
Oh God.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Yes, airstrikes
Jesus.
are better. No,
That was
I will
kinda
not
calm.
get rid of napalm. Because success is not results. It's a mentality. For example, my
here
napalm
we go.
just fell out of my hands and killed me. That's success. I just burnt my teammate alive. That's success.
I guess
that
so.
airstrike just blew me up. You know what didn't? My napalm. It burnt me alive. Because guess
Jesus.
what? That's success. And
I
as
guess
for the
so.
railgun, well, I guess it's all right. I love you, railgun. Bang, bang, bang. The railgun will save your
Jesus.
ass from any bad situation unless that situation is your failing marriage. That is,
Oh,
unless
wow.
you follow this one easy trick. Turn off that safety on the railgun and
Oh,
hold
here
the
we
trigger
go.
until you can finally have a little bit of peace. Fuck, I'm still here. Brash tip.
Damn.
Treason is the best stratagem there is.
Oh shit. Oh jeez.
Support, baby.
Holy shit.
Now, as
He
for
is
weapons,
struggling.
that R. Kelly rifle is worse than if I just
Oh,
whipped out
no.
my dick and actually pissed on him. The revolver does no damage and it does not penetrate. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that. We all come up short sometimes.
God damn it.
That semi-auto's a semi-auto. Worse yet, it doesn't even have DP rounds. And that explosive rifle from the Premium Battle Pass is Premium Battle Ass. Come on, baby, take me down.
God damn
There's
it.
only one gun
He
that
really
any of
wants
us
to end
should be
himself.
using, and that's the breaker. Say with me now.
Oh.
This is my breaker.
This is my,
There are many like this one is
Oh my
mine.
goodness.
my,
My breaker is my best friend.
this is my,
It is my life. I must master it as I must master my life. Without me, my breaker is useless. Without my breaker, I am useless. I must fire my breaker true.
Just saying the whole damn quote.
Breaker, Megan.
I was just cocking it like you told me to, Super Fleek.
I told you to treat it like your best friend, not your right hand. Get out of here. I used to cock that breaker.
Wow.
this is my, he used to call me Cork Pop.
Let's talk
Jesus.
protection. There are 4 degrees of armor. Light, medium, heavy, and holy. And whereas all the
Oh.
other super bitches out there rely on speed, skill, strength, I rely on my crippling addiction to
Oh,
gambling.
there we go.
How much you want to bet that's my boss? No, really, I'm talking money
Oh,
lines,
no.
parlays. It will be my boss. He is calling to fire me. He's currently wearing a striped blue shirt, and his wife cheated on him in the last week. I have
Oh, jeez.
$50,000 in unmarked bills. I'm just kidding. Unless, no, okay. Give me a second. Yellow. Nah, you're killing me, pal. All right, man, I got a jet. That was Super Master Chief on the line, yeah. We
Oh,
have lost
jeez.
the Vietnam War.
Oh no.
Again. And he also
Again.
told me that he knows that we've been selling state secrets to space dam.
Oh
in
my
exchange
God,
for cold
holy
cash.
shit.
You may know it as the Bitcoin before Bitcoin. Pimp Shaker Central's gone broken arrow. Destroy the hard drives, burn the record. So unfortunately, I gotta cut off this propaganda reel right here. I got about 3 hours to make it across the super Mexican border so I can claim super asylum. Brash tip, it turns out Cole's cache is very traceable. This has been your Super Earth public service announcement. Would you like to know?
Hell yeah.
Everybody's heard about the bed.
Holy shit. I will say the gameplay still looks pretty insane.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
God damn. Oh my Jesus.
Thanks to Pimp Shaker Central for buying the war bonds that supported this 16-minute video.
Shit.
And another huge thanks to all the pimperers for providing the nukes. Sure, did we lose Space Dam? Yes. But we all learned a much more valuable lesson. It's all the bug player's fault.
God damn it, dude. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, so that was Fleekazoid's video on Helldivers 2. And yeah, basically it's just war against bugs and machines. So that's basically all I got. The gameplay is insane. You can die literally at any moment. And yeah, it's like I said, I think the game's gotten way better from what I've heard. It had a rough start with Sony and what they had to go through to try at least get players going, and also just all sorts of other stuff. But yeah, that was freaking my email. Sorry about that. But anyway, that is it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe, and also check out the original video in the description down below. And as always, make sure you comment down below to let me know what videos you would like for me to react to next. All right, hope to see you guys next time, guys. And yep, see ya.